Hey everybody, Jack Boy here. Welcome to the Buzz Brothers Outdoor Adventures. Today I'm headed down to my home lake. We just got gas, $3.70 a gallon. Thank you, Joe Biden. Got one stop to make. I have to stop and get a fishing license. Their parking situation is horrible here. It always has been. Ouch. All right, guys, I think we're ready. One more stop at Flatwoods Market for some snacks and a sandwich, and hopefully some 2-cycle oil, because they didn't have any 2-cycle oil in there. They had enough to fill a truck of chainsaw 2-cycle oil. They didn't have a single bottle of outboard 2-cycle oil, so go figure. All right, guys, let's go in here and get us some snacks and a sandwich. This place makes awesome sandwiches. I mean, they are great. This guy knows how to make a sandwich, that's for sure. See you in a few. All right, well, good news and bad news, and more bad news. First bad news is the water's real muddy, and I've talked to 3 different people and they say it's very, very, very tough fishing today. So, that being said, the boat's in the water. That's the good news. But the cranking battery's dead. So, I guess we're gonna take the jumper cables down there. See if we can jump it across. If not, we're doing trolling motor only today. So, I tell you what, in the Buzz Brothers world, it is all the time something. You just endure and persevere and do the best you can with what you got to work with. And this place is packed. I mean, they are absolutely packed. All right, guys, we're finally out here on the water. We got the boat started. We just jumped it over with some cables. So we're at the mercy of the fishing guys today. So nothing new there. I'm pretty much used to that. So we're gonna stay within at least a few miles of the ramp here. This day has already been a challenge, so let's go see. As you can see, if you can see the water, there's stuff floating everywhere, and the water is really dirty. So we're gonna make about a 3-mile run to our usual starting place. And start out with a A-rig and a Silver Buddy. The water temperature is 51.4. That is awesome. But everybody's saying it's really, really tough right now, so we're gonna get out here and find out. We'll see you when we get to our first spot. I've done a couple things to the boat since the last time that I got to go fishing. I had a few issues. I used a hand control trolling motor, and I used these switches right here. I got one on each side. Well, they were both wore out, and so I put 2 new ones of those on there. And I had accidentally set my trolling motor down on my cable for my front transducer, so I had to buy a new transducer and replace it, and it seems to be working good. So I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's put some juice on our bait and start slinging. I'm of the opinion them smallmouths should be up shallow in this water. With the water temperature being 53 degrees right here, according to this depth finder, I may just tie me on a spinnerbait here in a little while and go to it. All right, the net is ready. I tell you what, this A-rig will wear you out. It will absolutely work them arms and them shoulders. No kidding. Whew. It's a fish catching outfit. When they're on it, they get on it. And this is the time of year. Right now is the perfect time. I lost that one. I had no idea where it was going. I'm glad it didn't go in the trees. There he is. Yeah, I got a little one. And I mean a little one, but he's a fish. Well, he wanted that silver buddy, didn't he? All right, guys. All right, guys. It's a little largemouth, about 10 inches long, so it's a start. The skunk's out of the boat. Thank you, buddy. All right. Well, that was like a Chinese fire drill for a 10-inch fish. But that shows me the fish are on this point. Life of a buzz brother. You go to a smallmouth and spotted bass hole and you catch little bitty baby largemouth. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. He was up there pretty shallow. He sure was. He was probably in 10 foot of water or less. He wasn't right on the bank, but he wasn't far from it. It drops off pretty quick on this side of the point. We're only in 16.5 foot of water right here, but this is the last time we're going through here, and we're stopping. That felt like it might have been a tap. At least the stuff I put on the boat's working. Now I got a new problem, a battery, but that goes with the territory, so. I've caught one little largemouth. You'd think with this water temperature, they'd be up shallow in this dirty water. Yeah. Same to you guys. Probably just a leaf. There's a, or a stick. There's a ton of stuff floating. I'm sure you can see that stuff. This water is dirty, 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 dirty. Water's 52 degrees right here, 51.9. Is. Good job. All right. And that's a spotted bat. I don't know. It's a, yeah, that's a spot. That's a spot. Come here, baby. Come here, 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 come here. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's a smallmouth. I swear it almost looks like a mean mouth. That back right there looks like it's got a spotted back. But it's definitely a smallmouth. It ain't got a tooth patch. It sure ain't a largemouth. So I'm gonna have to call it a, I don't know. What do you think, guys? Look at this side of it. Yeah, it's a small jaw. Maybe it was just the way the sun was hitting it. I swear that looks like that right there. That's got spotted bass written all over it right there along its back there. I don't know, it's weird. I hope you can see that where it's green right through there. It's green right through there. But that's a smallmouth if I've ever seen one. So, thank you, buddy. Number 2. Wonder if that was a mean mouth. I don't know. It definitely had a green back. I don't know. I've caught a couple of them. I'm sure not the expert on mean mouths, that's for sure. Don't know much about the mean mouth bass, other than they're a cross between a smallmouth and a spotted bass. And he would have definitely qualified in my opinion. I'm not sure if they're supposed to have a tooth patch or not. I'm guessing where they're across it can go either way, but I don't know that. Say a word about wind. Be a keeper. He'd be right at, I'd say about 16 and a half inches. Thank you, buddy. All right. That's good to know. Largemouth have moved up. The smallmouth have too. The smallmouth moved up before the largemouth do. So, we caught that little one. I'm still thinking it was a mean mouth. Anybody out there that knows anything about the mean mouth, if you could see what I was talking about, I'd like to hear you. There he is. Boy, he nailed it too. I mean, he nailed it. That fish nailed that bait. Right off that rock right there. There he is. Oh, it's a good one too. Smallmouth. All right. Come here, baby. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, gosh. All right, guys. There's a nice smallmouth. He's not a keeper. He's only 17 inches, but we'll take him. That's number 4, I think. 4 or 5, but I think 4. Got one keeper largemouth. He's close. Thank you, buddy. He gave me a second chance. He bit it, and then bit it again when I threw back in there. How cool is that? Ah, this wind is brutal. All right, let's get the boat out here where we got time to start it. We blew all the way from over there, and the time it took me to put 3 rods up. That was scary. That was scary. All right, guys. We're gonna get back to the ramp. I'm gonna get this boat on the trailer. It's gonna be a challenge in this wind, even if the motor will run for me. So wish me luck, and I'll see you when I get the boat on the trailer. See you then. All right, guys, it's been a trying day, but we did actually manage to catch a few. We had I checked when I was walking up to get the truck. There's a wind advisory out, 15 to 20 mile an hour sustained winds and gusts to 40 and 50, so go figure. It's tough out there, but they're biting if you can fight that wind. We had our cranking battery was bad right from the start. We were having to jump it off every time we started. Trolling motor batteries got down to 40%. I figured I better get it on the trailer while I can. So we had 4 fish, had 1 keeper largemouth, had another smallmouth that liked about 1 inch of measure, and it was about 17 inches, and that's a good fish. So I'm going to count that as a successful trip. If you like these kind of videos, please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next time. I'm thinking about going tomorrow. I'm just going to wait and see what the weather says. So hopefully we'll see you next time on the Buzz Brothers Outdoor Adventures. See ya.